Women's 1500 metres final as dusk falls over the Give It Ram Stadium.
Yes, so athletes waiting to get this one underway on the far side of the track, as always.
The national champion of Turkey.
So Dilek Koçak here, doubling up over 800 and 1500.
At 11,
so
it's
quite a few races in her legs.
Drawn 10 for Italy, it's Matilda Prati.
Sophia Tergersen,
the back number, the European
leader in terms of the rankings,
Denmark.
and across Europe, 4:11.04. So 3.5 seconds better than anyone else on time. But as we know, can't read too much into that in a 1500 metres. Another strong Turk is AYÇA FİDANOÇLU, who was second last year at the European Under-18s.
Carla Jimenez of Spain.
Carla Jimenez in Spain, personal best to qualify.
Five is Natalie Millerova for the Czech Republic. Ella Greenway, unfortunately,
interesting that Greenway is a DNS because she's second rank coming in.
Emmy Lotte Berger of Germany, and on the inside,
Emmy Lotte Berger, one of those who's still 17 years of age, German under 20 1500 champion. 4:18 her personal best in Nijmegen in June. Well, as a result of Greenway not starting, Koçak is therefore second ranked coming in, but has only run 4:17 this year. So there's a good 6 seconds on season's best between Tergersen and the rest. Now, this young Dane, obviously we've already seen a great Danish victor tonight with Jonas Gunnleifsson Isaksson winning the 400-metre title on the men's side. Well, Tergersen was just 16 years of age when she won 3,000 metres silver in Tallinn. Big improvements though since then. Last year winning the 3,000 under-18 title. So many athletes returning to Jerusalem and triumphing back-to-back. Is Tergersen of Denmark going to be the latest to do that? A number of Danish senior titles already, reminiscent of Anna Emilie Moller being a class above the rest. And we saw her, of course, do a steeplechase and 5,000 metre double at the under-23s in the past. So Prati of Italy, shoulder to shoulder with Dilek Koçak of Turkey. Koçak seems to have enjoyed front running so far at these championships, a little more reluctant in the heats where she was keen to get on with things and make sure that she qualified. It was more a case, of course, breaking up the pack rather than based on times, because the new rule this year around no-time qualifiers going through to the final. Koçak will be glad that there weren't semi-finals in this particular event. Indeed, also helping her qualification route. But pretty leisurely pace at this stage. Everyone still in contention. Always makes me nervous when I say that. Could have some battles over space. Shoulders might have to come out. Still Koçak and Prati. 700 to go. Ava Lloyd of Great Britain just off the back there. Someone who's improved by 7 seconds this year. Another training partner of Keely Hodgkinson, having seen Ashley Nimitz set a personal best in that 400 final where she was 5th. Tergersen in a decent position at this point. And how great that she already has all that experience, right from when she was 16. Now the fastest in Europe this year. Agata Kauner, the other really outstanding female middle distance talent at these championships, who we've already seen win the 3,000 this morning. It was a bit of a shame that Tergersen didn't also enter that event, but I can understand as far as the congestion of the schedule goes, and her being the favourite in this. But let's not dwell too much in that, because of the number of athletes still fighting over this, and the crowd noise goes up as we hear that sound of the bell. And Koçak does not want to surrender this lead. The Turkish senior champion, national record holder in the mile, 4:37 in Annecy this year. still looking strong. And eyes only ahead of her. Quick look back. She'll know that Tergersen will want to come past. When is she going to do it? Koczak wants to respond now. Gruchala of Poland battling for what may end up being that fight over bronze. Tergersen pulling away. Koczak still going with her. She's trying to manage that gap to perhaps find a stunning finish down the home straight. Tergersen now maybe has eyes up at the big screen. The Czech Republic clear in the bronze spot. Koczak still there on the shoulder of Tergersen now. She's going to come past. It's gold for Turkey from Tergersen of Denmark, who gets silver. And Millerova bronze for the Czech Republic. Wow, Koczak led the way. Knew Tergersen would be strong, but she saved something right at the end of that race. Said she hadn't run near her personal best coming into these championships, but fastest time of the year produced when it mattered in the final to take European under-20 gold.
Yes, a perfectly timed race by the Turk Koczak to overtake Tergersen coming into the home straight. I thought that Tergersen, when she started to pull away, was going to start leaving Koczak in her wake. Koczak managed to find another gear and came round Tergersen. Plaudits from Millerova in the bronze medal position, coming home in a personal best. So Koczak, well, she's now going to go for the double over 800 metres, and that's quite a tough double. There'll be a lot of racing in the legs, and that was a quick time as well in the end after a slowish first 400 metres. 4:16 for Koczak. Only 5 women have run faster than that in the under-20 ranks this year as we look at the highlights. Koczak on the outside. Boyd trying to find a way through traffic and find a good position on the inside. At the end, the Briton was tucked at the back. There's Prati leading the way, as she did do in the semi-finals. It's Koczak always in front, always assessing what's going on. As they're coming down the home straight, she's glancing up at the big screen and the near end of the stadium, just beyond the barriers where the high jump fan is. This is the point, 200 metres to go, where Tergersen starts to stride away, and at this point I thought it was going to be Tergersen's race. She looked as though she'd got all the running in her legs, and Koczak looked as though going through the heats of the 800 and 1500 metres was leaving her a little bit tired. Behind her, Millerova trying to keep pace with the 2 people in front, putting good distance between the chasers behind her. And Tergersen, she must have known that Koczak was bearing down on her, and at this point Koczak just finds that little bit of extra energy in the final 30 metres to take gold. Millerova, a delighted bronze medalist for the Czech Republic. A squeal of delight from the Turk.